just intense.
Right. Some are saying the Tea Party's the big winner after this debt deal. Well, what does the Tea Party think? A lot of them don't see it that way, and a lot of that depends on who you talk to. Listen here.
It has changed the debate, and all Republicans will tell you that, shifted it from how much are we going to increase to how much are we going to cut of the growing deficit.
This is a victory because Tea Party patriots did shift the debate. However, there is so much more work to do in order to get the economy back on the right track.
All right, there is just a sampling of opinions. Matt Kibbe's in today, President and CEO of FreedomWorks and co-author of Give Us Liberty, a Tea Party manifesto. How you doing, Matt? Good morning to you.
Hey, Bill. It's great to be back.
I'm reading that most folks are disappointed as members of the Tea Party. Are you one of them?
We really are disappointed, and I got to tell you, this whole process has been completely frustrating for Americans who are insisting that their government get its budget under control. First, the process. What happened to transparency? What happened to the idea that we were going to have an open legislative process and a rational course to get us where we needed to be? What happened to civility? How is it acceptable that Democratic politicians are calling us domestic terrorists simply for insisting that the federal government live within its means? And then when you look at the details of the deal, you look at the first cut in the first year of this deal, 0.5% cut in the total federal budget. Every year of this deal, domestic discretionary spending alone goes up every year. This is not something to celebrate. We got a lot more to do here.
Are you aware of Ellen Gilmore? She's out of LaGrange, Georgia. She was quoted in the Wall Street Journal just yesterday. She's a member of the Tea Party Patriots. She said this: people are saying these Tea Partiers, aren't they wonderful? They're changing the conversation. Well, we got absolutely squat, except for the conversation. You agree with her, apparently, don't you?
Well, we got rolled in this debate, but I will say, and I do agree with Sarah Palin on this, in the whole concept that we're going to have to cut spending, we've started a conversation. This was a first tactical fight. I do think we got rolled, but guess what? The budget is coming up in September, and we have to have this debate again. The super committee is going to try to drive tax increases down our throats in November. We're going to have this fight. I think this has to be a referendum that goes all the way into the 2012 election.
Okay, a couple of things now on this. Democrats are saying the Tea Party has too much influence.
We don't have enough influence. If the goal of the Tea Party is to rein in the federal debt and balance the budget, by the way, these are the goals of not just Tea Partiers, but Republicans, independents, and a growing number of Democrats with buyer's remorse. If those are the goals, we're not there yet. And it's clear to me that we have a Senate that is totally against the whole concept of balancing the budget. We have a president that's against fiscal responsibility. We got to do something about that.
But the House held the line on no new taxes, at least for now. All right, and that was a major part of your platform. And to be inserted in the national conversation in such a short period of time, that is tremendous growth for any political movement at any time in American history. Do you plant the flag on that, Matt?
Yes, absolutely. We got to draw the line on taxes, and we have to change the conversation. And what I've told fellow Tea Partiers, for all of the frustration we're feeling right now, understand that every step of the way, the establishment has discounted our impact, and we've beat expectations.
Matt,
I think we continue to do that.
Yeah, you had 66 House Republicans vote against it in the end, and 19 Senate Republicans voted against it as well. Matt, thanks. We'll keep in touch, okay? We'll see where this goes from here. Thank you for your time. Allison?
Well, you'd think